Oh, good morning everyone. Definitely fall is in the air. Grass is dying, trees are losing their leaves, and what's that smell? Stinky bugs. All these stinky bugs. Good morning, boys. You guys smell absolutely wonderful. The girls are gonna love you. What are you doing, little dude? Yeah, you could definitely smell them in the front of the house, which I don't like, but they have a job here. They got to make more. But we're not working with them today. We got other things to do. So what are we gonna do? Come on now. We're always doing something with fencing, right? We're gonna go take down the old stuff and go put it around some areas I want the goats to work on. So let's go ahead and watch Dobby run, because he always seems to be running. I don't think that dog can walk. But it should be an easy day. It's supposed to rain sometime today and tomorrow. So we'll just do what we can until it starts raining. All right, let's get to it. Good morning, pup. Got something for this. All right, I don't have the back for this, so we got to start using some creative thinking. Yeah, that's not good. Alrighty, so it took a little bit, but it's down now, and it was a serious pain, but I think I figured it out. So if you saw me using a pickaxe, sorry, there was a car going by. It worked all right on some of them. The problem was it was chunking, taking a piece off of that right there. I don't know how to hold that and that at the same time. So I was taking a piece off of that right there, and wasn't doing what I needed to do. So let me see if I can't. So what I came up with was putting that on there and then using that to give it more surface area, and it didn't slide off or anything like that. Worked quite well. Now I do have a T-post puller. Problem is that it would just slide through that, and it wasn't low enough. So I try to use some rope, but that stuff stretched way too much. I don't have any chain for it, so bending that pretty quick. All right, so now that I got it out of the ground, I got to go ahead and roll it up and stuff like that. Make sure that it's nice and tight, and then go put it around that area over there. Maybe today. Like I said, it's supposed to rain. It hasn't yet, so we're just gonna keep going. Alrighty, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to the greenhouse portion because I'm starting to feel some drops. And as soon as I start putting in that first post, I guarantee it's gonna come down, because that's how it goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on something else. Put all that back in the garage, and then we'll get that at a later time. It's gonna be a busy few days. We've got a lot of things to do before kidding season and other little projects that we got going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably go take down that temporary lean-to I had for the sheep and start working on inside stuff. Alrighty, so I don't know if you can hear that. Not the goats, not the dog, but it is starting to rain. So let's go ahead and get that thing knocked out. Hopefully get that in. And then I also did a lot of feed, but I didn't put that on there. I don't think you guys want to see me pouring 50-pound bags of alfalfa in a container. That's kind of lame. But then again, this could be lame. Anyways, let's get to it. What are you doing, girl? Boop. Boop. Well, that was easy. All right, let's go find some other things to do. Alrighty, so since it's starting to rain, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out some stuff that's not in the rain, like troubleshooting Big Blue. Right now I've got a big, right now I have a problem with her staying on. I don't know how to explain it. When I turn the key, everything works fine. That's the accessory mode where you get all the lights and everything else. And then I will go to turn it over and it'll turn over just fine. And then when you release it, it goes back into its accessory mode, and it keeps the tractor running. Well, the problem is lately I've had to keep if I had to put pressure on the key to keep it running, because if I don't, it'll just turn off. So something's wrong with the ignition switch, and I'm going to go ahead and start troubleshooting it now. I've already ordered a new one. In fact, I ordered it about a month ago, and talked to the guy, and they don't know what's going on. They don't know why the part's not getting here, or if I don't know what the deal is with that. So I'm probably going to have to build a bypass for it. But first I want to make sure it is what I think it is. So I'm going to go ahead and just test everything real quick. And hopefully my little bypass switch will work just fine. It's going to need a switch and possibly a push start switch. So let's get to it. Alright. That's good. Good there. Alright, so that's it. So the key's already in the ignition, and it's set to the accessory already. The accessory also does our glow plugs and everything else. So I'm not getting any power there. Now the only way I get power there is if I push it a little bit further forward. And there we go. And then any further than that is how I'll see. You see how it's just a little bit further. Now it's not gonna turn over because I got to put my foot on the pedal and push it in, but that's it. That's what the issue is. So I guess I can build a jumper to work on that. Crazy. Well, now I gotta go and get parts for it. Alright, so now that we know what's up with the tractor and I gotta get parts on that, let's go get an idea of my next project. Of course, it's still vehicle related. Gotta figure out how to put a switch in my parents' and my brother's van. It's like a parasitic draw in there all the time, and I gotta figure it out. I have a great idea. I have a pretty good idea where it's at, so I just need to see what kind of wire it's using. I can go ahead and just splice into it and stop that battery draw. Oop, broke the camera holder thing. Alright, that's the cable in question. Alright, I feel some writing. Let's go ahead and jump in there. Hold on, let's go get a ladder. Let's be safe about this. Oh. Alrighty, and now we wait for Jamie to get back from the market. So, see you in a bit.
What's up, y'all? I am back from the market on account of it's raining. So I try to stay at the markets if it's raining, but if it's really coming down hard, soap just doesn't really do very well. So I packed up a little bit early and we ate lunch, and now Jesse is working in the garage on the truck. He's down there. So if you watched our previous video, of us going to Louisiana, you guys will know I just got this truck. I needed something with a little bit more safety features. Since my old car was fairly old, it didn't have like the blind spot protection or anything like that. So I kind of need that now that I can't really pick my blind spot super fast. So we ended up getting the Toyota Tacoma, which I absolutely love, but I still have to do markets and we live on a dirt road. So we've had to make some modifications. So the first thing we did was installed a deck system, which means I now have this awesome giant drawer. So it's dust proof, it's waterproof, so between this and the tonneau cover, I should be okay with putting my market stuff back here, which is what I needed. It obviously was raining today, nothing got wet back there, so that's a plus. The tonneau cover does an okay job of keeping the rain out, but you can see in there all the dust. It does not keep the dust out. And now Jesse is installing running boards, because at the dealership they had a couple of the TRD Sports with running boards. I just didn't like them.
So yeah, we're like all over the place with this video.
Just a little bit. Rainy days, it's like that. If it stops raining, we'll be outside working. If it starts raining, we'll work on something inside. So that's what Jesse's doing today. So the running boards I got aren't solid because we have running boards on Jesse's truck, and all they do is collect mud and dirt. So anytime you get out of it after coming off of our road, you get the brown spot of shame on the back of your legs. So I'm hoping the running boards that I picked out don't do this, but I'll show you those when Jesse finishes getting them installed. Alrighty, so the running boards are on. And I can easily get in and out now. And I picked these because the ones at the dealership it was a solid running board all the way down it, which is fine, but they collect a lot of dirt and dust and crud. So these ones will at least hopefully minimize the amount of crud that gets caked on. So Jesse is finishing up the passenger side over here. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video because part of my rainy day chores is to edit videos. So that way I can get this video edited. So sorry it was so random, but then again our life is pretty random, so it is what it is. But if you don't like the randomness, let us know. Yeah, if you don't like the randomness, we will try to streamline it a little bit. But I mean, it's when we do a day in the life, this is literally a day in the life. It's whatever needs to get done, weather permitting. So that's kind of how we do it. So if you like this video though, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Not all of our videos are this random, just occasionally they are this random. So be sure to subscribe for all of that fun stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.